Action.
Among Us announced
A movie?
a series.
Shut the fuck up.
They're doing a
dude.
cartoon series.
Oh my god.
And they announced a lot of the staff. They're doing Patton Oswalt, which is cool.
Very affordable actors.
Yeah, he's how is he? He seems like he should command more money.
I know.
He shows up in some big shit, and then also some really small shit.
It's just like if we made it, you know.
Like,
Like,
oh, you want to do this? All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds
Sure.
fun.
Fuck it.
You got Patton Oswalt, Wayne Knight, who is Newman.
Okay.
So he'll probably do a good job. Phil
Jurassic
Lamar.
Park,
Yeah,
Newman,
yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
Hello, Newman. Jerry?
Phil Lamar, who does 80% of the voices in Futurama. He's Hermes, and to name the one off the top of my head, but he does a bunch of it. He does the voiceover for all my circuits, like on the next song. Like he does a shit ton of voices.
Yeah,
on
I recognize.
Futurama. Yeah,
I recognize him. Yeah.
Deborah Wilson, she was on Mad TV, and she does a lot of Futurama voices also.
Okay.
So
a lot of voice actors. Patton Oswalt's a voice.
Yeah.
I recognize. Yeah.
I think
We shat on Patton Oswalt there for a second, but he was Remy in Ratatouille, the main character.
yeah,
so I forgot
and
about
Ratatouille
that.
is probably
about
my
that.
favorite.
Yeah,
Pixar
I just want to
movie.
walk back. It sounded like we were crapping on Patton.
No, I love Pat.
Patton Oswalt.
I know he's awesome. He's funny as shit too. On like he goes after trolls on Twitter. Like
Yeah,
he's very
he's great. Yeah, I
so
love that dude. Yeah.
I
An
think-
Among Us show? No.
my problem with it
Stop.
is it should have debuted 3 years ago.
Yeah, when it was peak.
And if they make it like edgy PG-13y, it could be funny because it's murder. Like I'm trying to figure out how they're going to gear that towards kids when like
I was
the
gonna say,
concept of the thing is
Your kids,
right.
do they even know about this? Like being a series?
Because they loved Among Us.
Right.
We had
that's
a
what I'm
phase.
saying.
We had
That's
a
what I'm
phase.
saying. Yeah.
It's interesting.
So it's like,
It's
will they
interesting.
care? Will they watch it? I don't fucking know. Honestly,
it probably has
like,
to be really good.
Probably has to be pretty good.
And if it is, it'll probably, that's what they're banking on. If it's a huge show, ends up being great, people go down with the game again, the game gets a resurgence, and then they feed each other. Like
Among
Angry
Us,
Birds.
it's a Clue ripoff.
It's who did it, who done it.
It's a whodunit. Why do you have to? It's just like a whodunit animated show that's attached to an IP. People know.
Honestly, and you're right, because unless...
Among Us is not an IP. You can't call it an IP. It's one fucking game.
Yeah, they're trying to Angry Birds it.
Yeah.
The problem with it is, though, if you're going to do that, you can't have the same cast every season.
No.
Because you would know who the...
Maybe that's why they're a little lower budget
You know what?
actors. You know, we're not getting Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
for the fucking Among Us show.
You think you would, though, if you were going to do a... Because that's only going to work for one season. Because
Yeah.
once you figure out who the bad guy is and you eliminate him, you can't come back in the next season with all the good guys and a new guy who joins the crew. Because you're like, I wonder who the murderer
I
is.
wouldn't even say you need a whole season. It has to be one episode per whodunit. Like, an Among Us game is not long.
No,
It's not like,
I could see them. They're gonna build you up character personalities. You're gonna get introduced to everybody. It's gonna be like Murders in the Building. It's gonna be a cart. It's gonna be
it's animated murders in the building. Fuck. I'm
That's
kind
the
of on board now.
only
for
way
that.
you can do it.
Yeah.
But with the cartoon, you're only gonna like that. You're only gonna be able to do it with this concept one time. Once.
Yeah.
And if you nail it, then cool. But this can't be anything more than one season.
And Among Us hasn't been in the news
No.
or anything. No one plays
weird.
that fucking game anymore. Like,
weird.
no one.
No, I
Make
agree.
a Baldur's Gate 3 show.
We'll do it. That's perfect. That's a good way to end. That's a really good way. You got fucking Baldur's Gate 3.
Come on. Come on, Hollywood. Be brave, Hollywood. Fuck. I thought you were going
Showrunners.
to do a Jackass.
No,
Like Johnny
no.
Knoxville. Steve-O thing.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
The Avatar show has changed showrunners multiple times already.
Including showrunners of the original fucking series.
So what's going
Who
on?
left in early development of season 1. That's why if you go and watch the live action Avatar show, you're like, something's weird
Weird.
and wrong. It's because the original guys who worked on the